Good morning, everybody. January 21st, Vail Mountain, snowing. We hope it doesn't stop. A lot in the show. We're going to make our way to the lift. We're going to walk the town. So stay tuned because Vail Valley Life starts now.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you live from our studios here in Eagleville. As you saw, we have Broadso outside at Vail, and we'll be checking in with Ashley up at Beaver Creek. But we are looking into the third weekend already of January, third weekend of 2022. We've got a lot of things going on for you on and off the slopes. So stick around. We're going to let you know all about that. And if you're just joining us, we're going to be with you for about an hour. We're with you every single morning. Vail Valley Live is your concierge for what's going on in the area at Beaver Creek, in the towns of Avon, Edwards, Vail, Minturn. There's a lot of things to do, and we're going to try to get through it in the next 60 minutes. But if you can't watch us during the live show, you can always check us out on demand. We're on Roku, we're on Amazon Fire, Apple TV. We're also a podcast on Spotify. So if you're out maybe walking the dog, you're going skinning, you are driving up from Denver, you can always connect with us that way. And then don't forget, we're also on Comcast Channel 17. This is Outside TV, Outside Television. They've been doing a great documentary series on Michaela Schifrin. They'll be releasing more of those as we get closer to the Olympics. It's a 5-part series, so that's pretty cool. And we'll also be talking about Lindsey Vonn today and her new book. So stay with us on that. But on the show today, we're going to be checking in with Squash Blossom. We're also going to let you know about Vail Après, an event that happens on the third Friday of the month. So we're excited about that. That'll be at the new Deca Bowl. So it's still bowling alley, but a new name. So that'll be this afternoon, 3 o'clock. They'll be ringing the bells at 4. So it should be a lot of fun if you want to pop in. It's open to the public. And then we had our big winter culinary weekend giveaway. We're going to talk to the winner of that. We're going to reveal that to you. Thank you for watching and participating in our giveaway and a lot more. So that's just kind of the lay of land, how it's going to work today. But let's do the weather first. The Outlets at Silverthorne is the sponsor of this weather. Elevated savings. And for today, we already have 1 inch of new snow reported in the last 24 hours at both Vail and Beaver Creek. I heard the plow go through this morning. I was like, what? Nothing really that they were removing. I think they were removing a lot of the ice and the slush from the last couple of days. But we could maybe see about 1 inch or 2 out of this, according to OpenSnow.com, as well as the National Weather Service. They're saying about the same thing. But these little showers are going to be sticking with us throughout the day. And you can see a live look at the Westvale roundabouts. And the traffic is moving pretty quickly, pretty swiftly right now. Temperatures, we're kind of right around the teens for today, for the morning, and then we'll warm up into the low 30s later on, and then into the single digits tonight. Now for Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have clear skies throughout the day, throughout the evening. We'll be dropping down to the single digits for the evening temperatures overnight over the weekend. And then by Monday, we could see another chance of snow. Actually, by Tuesday, Open Snow's calling for about 4 inches of snow there. But we've got a lot of the mountain open. Pay attention to the crawl that will be running at the bottom of the screen. We have Vail's. They've updated theirs. Beaver Creek was still posting yesterday's groomers, so we don't want to mislead you. But this is what's groomed on Vail Mountain. A lot of runs to keep track of, but take a gander. Look, maybe you see your favorite out there, and we've got 83% of the terrain open, 25 lifts out of 33, but a lot of them are just like the surface lifts, maybe the Wapiti platter, just some of those lifts that aren't really moving you all across the mountain. We don't have Pete's Express open yet, that or the Earl's Express, but we do have Pete's, and that's in Blue Sky Basin. So just a little tidbit for you. Pride Express is open as well out of Cascade Village. And then over at Beaver Creek, we are pretty much open, 88% open at the Beeve. And we have 150 trails out of 169, 23 lifts out of 25. So really all the main areas are open, maybe just a few runs here and there that are closed. Vail opens at 8:30, Beaver Creek opens at 9. But let's bring in Brotso and see what it's looking like over in
Going to
Vail and
Brazil.
how cold it is. Okay, wow, you guys made it all the way up to the Gandhi.
Boom, la, la.
Oh, I love seeing the snow. I'm liking these snowflakes.
Absolutely. So much fun. I love to see snow dropping. It just warms my heart. I'm gonna be out for a few days though. That's kind of a tough for me to watch snow coming down and not
What?
being able to
Oh, you
hold
can't
on.
go out on the hill? What are you doing?
I just got a bone marrow. So they took a few syringes and they put it on my knees to make it all
Oh,
better. So in a week I'm gonna be bionic.
oh yeah, I was gonna say the Bionic Man. I don't. You know what? Isn't it crazy the technology that can be happening with all this? And I know Chris Anthony talks about this a lot and what he's had done to his knees, and it just the science out there that can help us stay out on the hill longer, stronger. So okay, Brazzo. I'm
Yeah.
hoping your knees are gonna be able to do this. Hey, let's add Ashley to the mix. She's standing by over at Beaver Creek. So we got everybody in the house. All right. Hi, good morning, Ashley. Great to see you
Hey.
again. I see you're
That,
perched up against the fire.
oh, yeah, you know that if there's a fire, and it's not that cold out though. Like I have my mittens on, but I don't have hand warmers in.
Yeah.
Definitely nice and pretty warm. My phone says it's 21 degrees. Not, not bad, but it's still an experience.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And we're seeing warm temperatures. Eagle is 22, Vail is 22, Edwards is 21, Avon 23. So we're all the lower 20s, which is balmy compared to, 6 degrees or 9 degrees. So we're looking good. Hey, Ashley, they just started out the Beaver Creek Culinary Festival last night. I know there's more things going on today. And have you ever been able to do this?
Oh, I sure have. I've done one of their events where they have like snowshoes, gourmet lunch or dinner or breakfast, depending on event it is. But oh my gosh, they do such like Beaver Creek events. They are second in my opinion. Especially they affordable for what you're getting. It's like it's beyond. It's absolutely beyond.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous our giveaway for tonight because I entered that thing like 45 times on Instagram. I don't think I'm allowed to win, but I was
I
trying.
know, I know,
Yeah.
I know. I would have loved to as well, but yes, it is something
Hey
coveted
guys,
to get those tickets. Okay, all right, and then Brazzo. Okay, are we taking Brazzo out? I don't know. I think they're doing their own little thing over there.
Bye, Brazzo.
Okay, bye, Brazzo. All right, I love how you can see a little bit of Larkspur Bowl behind you, Loco, Lupine, Shooting Star. I see. So, and the snowflakes gathering on your hat. We're seeing a little bit of accumulation.
Yes.
Only 1 inch new in the
And
last 24 hours, though.
yeah, you can see on the chairs right here, like there's a little bit of a dusting. It is there. And just for an FYI for those road conditions, in Eagle we had a dusting, and then as I got on the Eagle and like Walcott, like it wasn't until I got to Edwards that I started to see any accumulation on the roads.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was dry and weird. And then in Edwards and Avon, the roads were wet for fluid. Interesting little, dry road and then wet road.
Okay, yep, I know. We're seeing that change. All right, we're going to get to the road report right now. And, oh, Brazzo. Hey, we're bringing Brazzo back in. All right.
here we go.
All right, who do you
Here
got
we go.
there, Brazzo? Who's
I
here?
got the first church club right here.
Woohoo!
K2, so K2
And Stefan.
and Stefan. They
Oh.
here every Friday. They get first chair. Why? People want to know why.
Why?
I know why, but people want to know why.
Because we got to get that great groom out there.
and before everybody else.
We stay ahead of everybody.
And then
I
we
love
don't kill them so we can ski fast.
I love it. I love the fact that they are putting the first marks in that snow. Nobody else.
That's
Someone's
correct.
got to do
Are
it.
you guys local?
Nope.
Every Friday? No?
Steamboat.
Steamboat?
Chief Hosa.
What is that?
Chief
Evergreen.
Rosa.
Evergreen.
Oh yeah.
Evergreen. Tifosa, okay.
Arvada.
It's not evergreen. But
Hey, is that a sandwich? What are you having?
Catch it.
What have your
What are we having here?
Is this?
Oh yeah, it's my blueberry bagel. Cream cheese.
And he won't share.
No, I
Yeah.
don't share that.
Yeah.
And you won't share.
Well, once it touches it, it could have coronas. So.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So the Stoke is real. This guys know they're gonna be first in line. So thanks a lot for stopping by.
Okay,
fun.
thanks guys. All
Thanks.
right, I love it. The Friday First Share Club. Good job, Brazzo, getting that. Yeah, so he's got the blueberry bagel. He's not going to share, but you broke up a little bit. Did somebody say Coronas? Is that what they
No,
were?
he says I'm not sharing because of Corona.
Oh,
That's
I
what he
thought
said.
they were saying, and then at the end of the day, we go get Coronas, and I'm like, okay, that's incentive enough to
That's the
stay
kind
up
of
there.
Corona
That
we
sounds the right
prefer
Coronas to
here
me.
at Vail.
Yeah. That's the kind of Corona we talk about on the show. All right,
Yeah.
because we're all about happy news, fun après ski news. Hey, Bronson, speaking of après ski, they are bringing back the all the third Friday of the month. We've got Vail après, and so they change locations each month. They bring the big bell that's on wheels. Basically, it's on a platform, and we're gonna have that this afternoon at Deca and Bowl. So it's still the bowling alley, but it's a new name over at Solaris. So we might have to go check that out and see. But that starts at
I
3
love that
o'clock.
place. I
Yeah.
love that place. Such a cool place. You can
Oh,
sit
yeah.
outside, inside. They have amazing appetizers. So, and the whole energy that the Solaris got now with the
Yeah.
kids playing, it's just awesome. It's one of
I
my
know.
favorites. for
The
sure.
ice skating rink is right there too. So, okay, hey, we're gonna take it to a break. Thanks for grabbing those people. Let's find out where more people are. Maybe you can grab some more people. The man on the street interview, woman on the street interview. But we're gonna let you know what we've got going on with the roads coming up and our headlines. So stay with Vail Valley Live.
Maui Jim sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
Start the new year out right with Nap Harvest. Mushrooms have been named the top ingredient of the year by the New York Times, and we have them in all shapes and sizes. Honey continues to be a hot topic for health, so stock up with Nap's nectars. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do it yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
We are back with Vail Valley Live. Time off your headlines, but want to thank Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling our adventure this morning. I'm doing a little herbal tea today and honey. This is my new thing. I got some honey from Nap Harvest.
Thanks, Nap.
Put a little of that in there,
Love you,
and
Carrie
it's
Hogan.
tasting really good. So here's what we have going on for Friday, the 21st of January, and on the cover, nice day for a sand. Look at this. This is Slayton Forbes. He drops a Cliff Tuesday in the backcountry of Eagle County. The avalanche danger has dropped since the last storm cycle, but having the proper equipment and knowledge in the backcountry is still a must. Also in today's headlines, hey, Timber Ridge, a long-standing, especially a lot for employees, housing, a lot of us have lived there. The redo is on tap. Vail to negotiate with Triumph to develop a 40-year-old apartments through, though opponents say bidding should be open to other developments. More on this development on page A3. And house renovation. The Gravity House Vail completes upgrades of its gym, its spa, its lounge area, and co-working spaces. Learn about how this lodge wants to be part of the community on page A2. And also in today's paper, Eagle Valley High School students to be featured in PBS News Hour program. 3 students created and participated in a show on how students are redefining school life. Learn how to watch on page A4. And also in the sports and outdoors section, Tess Johnson talks about missing the Olympics. This has been the 2 hardest days of my life, the skier says. You can learn a little bit about the process and what it takes to get on an Olympic team and what happens when you don't get on page 825.
And now it's our favorite part of Friday. Trisha's picks.
All right, Emma's excited about this. The weekend picks came out, and I got to make a correction on this because we got the news late last night after press time. The Lindsey Vonn Rise, the virtual book event that was supposed to be with the Bookworm, where they had the signed books and you could chat with Lindsey. Lindsey had to cancel that, but all that information came in after press time. So online we've updated, but not in print. So I apologize for that. We just couldn't get it out of the printer's hands fast enough. But a few things going on. We've got the uphill and skimo races. This is going to be with Vail Rec District over at Arrowhead. So if you've been working out a bunch, maybe you've been snowshoeing, maybe you've been skinning, you can decide how you're going to get uphill even with just your boots. We've got the uphill and skimo races going on tomorrow morning, bright and early. They got to get you on and off the mountain before we open up Arrowhead. And then après ski music. If you're looking for some entertainment today, I put a couple of the bands in there, a couple of the restaurants that play kind of between that 3 to 6 period for après skis. So
what are
check
you doing
that
for
out.
Opry today, Trish?
Oh, we're going to check out the Vail Opry, the monthly Opry that goes on every third Friday of the month. But traffic-wise, as Ashley mentioned, when she came in from Eagle, dry down in Eagle, she didn't really see any snow until she got to around Edwards. But that could be changing throughout the day. National Weather Service is calling for snow showers, about an 80% chance of snow showers. But the accumulation, according to Open Snow, really not much more than 1 to 2 inches possible. And then tonight, scattered snow showers, mainly before 8 p.m. And then Saturday, we'll see sunshine. Now, speaking of traffic on a Saturday, we're going to see a lot of traffic coming up on the weekend. There's no blackout dates this weekend, so everyone will want to get out there. Oh, the paper game for the traffic. Look at this. See, here's the plow. He's moving the snow from the edge even further to the edge. So they've been doing a lot of maintenance and moving snow around, so give them some room. They got the bright lights. You can see them, so just give them some room out there on the slopes. Here's another plow. Yeah, see, they are busy up on, this half mile east of Vail right now, and that kind of made the trucks slow down a little bit. So just have some patience, let everyone do their jobs. But as I was mentioning, Saturday morning, if you have friends coming up from Denver, if you leave at 7 a.m., you're too late. You will be caught in the traffic. Really, you got to get up early. You got to make it happen. You can come here. You can have some breakfast. You can hang out, and then hit the slopes at 8:30. But the traffic is always busy on a Saturday morning.
Let's go to Ashley.
Okay, let's take it out to Ashley right now. She is out at Beaver Creek, where we've got children's ski school going on right behind you with those little skis.
You know, Trisha, I was just, I've been seeing Ken do his uphilling at Vail, so doing some skinning first thing in the morning. So I just wanted to check the policy for Beaver Creek, and lucky for me, they actually have signs right here at the base of the mountain. We also, do you see the dogs? running around
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
background. They're getting their morning exercise. But that's one of the things that's important to note, is that if you are going to be doing some skinning up the mountain, you can't bring your dogs.
No.
So they do have a whole list of rules here. And so basically it's not allowed when the resort is operating, and the lifts start turning at 9 a.m. here. But they give you a phone number to call. So it's the trail hotline, and they'll give you the latest and let you know what's going on with the conditions for that day, and also like the specific route that they want you to take. So really nice to have this information just right at your fingertips at the base of the mountain.
Yeah, and you know what? There's a Facebook group called, I think it's Vail Uphill, that also is where you can kind of get the conversation going on questions you might have. But Ellen Miller, who climbed Everest from both directions, she's a big proponent of that, and she's really trying to get people to, learn the rules, follow the rules. Probably the most important one is the no dogs, whether they're open or not, and then really trying to being off the mountain while they're during the operating hours. Cause and then do watch where winch cats, snow cats, give those snow cats plenty of room, cause this is a privilege to be able to get up there and do this. So we don't want to ruin it for all of us.
No, we definitely don't want to ruin that.
Because
definitely.
I need to eat nachos, and I can only do that if I skin. So it's that balance. All right.
I like that.
Yeah. Hey, are they ringing the bell over at that Haymeadow Express?
Yep, that's exactly what's going on. They're getting things prepared for the morning. There's a lot of work that takes place before they get the slopes open. We got people brushing off the snow, so you have a nice place to sit down. But yeah, they're going off on this bell this morning. I'm not sure why it's ringing like constantly, but it's the Haymeadow Express. And so this is, if you're not familiar, it's the beginner area here at Beaver Creek. And you have your very own gondola. That does not happen very often for the beginners. And this area here that they have for beginners is one of the largest learning areas in Colorado. So if you're looking for a place that's not going to be intimidating to maybe get out and try something new, or just perfect your skills, maybe it's been a little while since you've been out on skis or a snowboard, this is a really great spot to do that.
And Ashley, you know what they have at the top of that gondola? They have ice cream.
Which Trisha, I feel like there's a lot of, debate about what makes you a local when you are in the mountains.
Yeah.
I personally believe if you can eat ice cream in the winter while it's snowing outside, you're a local. You win.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's my test.
Anytime is the right time for ice cream. It's never too cold for ice cream. Okay. Hey, we've got Bronzo over in Vail, and he's talking about gear. Let's see what he has to say. So, Jim, how you doing? Jim, my boots are feeling pretty good.
Ladies.
They're a little tight.
Yeah, good to see y'all.
How are
my
you?
gosh, Jim,
Is he
go
was feeding
Gators.
your boots a little bit ago?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he was feeding your boots a little bit ago.
Yes. So I had my boots fit. We put the footbed in there. Then we got the heel lift. I gotta probably be in them about a couple more times. My toes are a little cramped, but I will. I gotta just let them pack out a little bit, and then I'll be in for the final fitting. How does that
So
sound?
we're making progress.
Yes. Yeah, we're making a lot of progress.
We're talking this inside conversation, very local conversation, but let's tell what's going on. Gene Cooper here used to be for many, many years when I used to have the coffee shop in Lion's Head. He used to work for Double Diamonds, Kenny's Double Diamonds, Gwen by Gwen.
Yeah.
Great golfer, biker. So I was walking by and I was like, Jim, I almost didn't recognize you. It's been a while. And so we have to stop by, and he is probably the most knowledgeable guy around in town. You and D.
Yeah, we're pretty knowledgeable guys.
Yeah. So
when it comes to
Hey, Bronzo.
boot fitting, I think we got a lot on here at Christie's. We brought in 20 years worth of knowledge with everyone that works here as far as what we can do. Technically for skis downstairs, boots, apparel, we're locked in here.
that's amazing. And he was giving me crapola about being a snowboarder. And he said, like, I saw him, I was skiing. He's like, are you skiing now? I thought you're bored. I said, no, I'm bored, but I used it as a generic term. But he was laughing at me. But, he's the one who knows everything about boot fitting. snowboards, we don't worry about boots. They soft, they comfy. But I heard it's probably the most important part of your equipment.
Yeah, boots are the beginning and the end of the experience. And Ashley, I would never give you a hard time about snowboarding, but I will give
Thanks,
Brato a
Jim.
hard time about it. Yeah, boots are the foundation of the whole ski experience. If the boots are off, you can be on a gold-plated ski and it won't work. So if you have boot problems, come on into Christie's in Vail Village, and we'll dial you in.
I got 99 products at a boot A1, huh?
Exactly. That's what we want to hear.
Hey, Brato
And
and
this store
Jim.
have everything. So Christie Sports, they have one location in Lionsgate, one here in Vail, and they have a little bit of everything. So if you lose a glove in your way in or one of your kits, they hook you up too. Come and stop by. This is amazing people here with a great variety of equipment, from a massage gun to helmets, and of course the full experience with Thompson, but it can fix your swing too.
Yeah,
Sky Golf.
Baby. Go Gators, Ashley.
Yes, that's listen, hey Brato, before you even knew Jim, you know he used to be a Florida Gator football player. Go Gators, Jim. I love it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Guys, good seeing everyone.
All right. Good to see you, Jim. I'll be in there for the final tune-up with the ski boots. All right. Perfect.
Looking forward to it, Trish.
Okay. Okay, awesome. All right, we're going to take it to a break. We've got more coming up on Vail Valley Live.
You deserve more from your steak. You deserve the only steak that's guaranteed to be perfect every single time. At Omaha Steaks, we're delivering old school quality with a now school mentality. That means aging every steak for tenderness, carefully hand carving, and obsessing over every last detail, so you never second guess a single bite. For a limited time, get the best quality at the best value during our 50% off sale. Visit omahasteaks.com today. You deserve this.
We're over at Squash Blossom. Hillary Magnet joins us now. We've got our coffee going this morning. And we're going to let you know about some new trends in jewelry as well. And it's interesting that this is the same designer because you look at her pieces and they are so different. So tell us about her.
Yeah, so this is Melissa Kay. She's a New York designer. She actually went to MIT and was like in the finance, investment industry in New York, was working, how many thousands of hours. And she grew up having a jewelry bench in her room, some odd fact, but so she was just like, I'm leaving the world and I'm gonna start designing jewelry. Wow. So you'll notice some of the pieces are she has a mathematical engineering mind.
Background, yes.
Yeah, background, so she kind of incorporates that in her design work, and I just love how creative and innovative. I mean, it's diamond and gold, which people have been doing for hundreds of years, but the way she does it just looks so different, right?
Oh yes, the shapes, the forms, the sizes, just so creative, and then adding all this color.
Yeah.
And what you were telling me before we went on camera is that a lot of jewelry makers maybe copy that kind of thing. This is original. This is a brand new idea.
Yes, I mean, so what this actually is, this is called enamel. Mm-hmm. So they actually paint it on and then bake it at a very high temperature. But I mean, doesn't this just make you yes, it's total 80s, but it just is so fun. Just makes you smile. You can add it on with a basic, gold
You can
bracelet.
mix
And it just is like a
with your
pop of
gold.
color.
Totally, and just these different forms are just
Right.
amazing. And you put them on, and you can
really
layer,
like
you can
with
layer
just
all
what you're
these.
wearing, Trisha. I think people think that you have to have all this floral and crazy prints as your clothes, but like I've always said my whole life, get a great black shirt, a great white blouse, pair it with a pair of jeans, and add your accessories. Really is what makes your outfit pop.
It definitely
my
is.
personal opinion.
Yes, okay, perfect. And then just seeing the matching necklaces and everything, and even a spin on your classic hoops. This is a great shape. And then these rings are just out of this world. Look at these.
That and like even this is like a non-traditional wedding band.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that just beautiful?
Wow, that is amazing. And then the fun colors, once again, the neon, I've got some on here. Okay, so her name again?
Her name is Melissa Kay. And she, like I said, she's from New York, but her pieces are just amazing. But we carry her all the time.
Okay. All right.
In the store.
Okay. Squash Blossom, located right across from Sweet Basil, just off of Bridge Street. And you guys are open every day?
10 to 7.
Okay. Come and check out these awesome new looks here at Squash Blossom.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
Welcome back. We're looking at 1 inch of new snow in the last 24 hours on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountains. A lot of this didn't really happen until well after the lifts were closed yesterday. And we're seeing mild temperatures right now. We're in the teens and 20s. Brazzo and Ashley have both said, hey, it feels pretty warm out here, considering a lot of times we're out there in the single digits. Our daytime high today will be around the low 30s. And we're going to see that cloud cover stick with us all throughout the day. National Weather Service is calling for an 80% chance of snow showers today and about a 30% chance tonight before clearing by tomorrow. We're going to have beautiful sunny skies for your Saturday and Sunday. We're not going to get a lot of snow out of this. According to OpenSnow.com, both Vail and Beaver Creek, he's predicting about 1 inch new. So 1 to 2 maybe is what we'll see when it's all said and done. And then, like I mentioned, good weather for the weekend. And then our next chance of snow won't be until probably next Tuesday, Monday night into Tuesday. Not a huge storm out of that. Open Snow is predicting about 4 inches at this time for that snow. That's still a few days away. And we know how much the weather can change between now and then. So always keep it tuned here. We'll give you details on how to plan for your day. Keep in mind, as we see some more snow fall throughout the day, our roads could get a little tricky. So slow it down, allow a little extra time to get to where you need to go. But let's talk about, we had our, what are we talking about? Okay. We've got a winner. Okay, I thought you were talking about Lindsey Vonn. By the way, the Lindsey Vonn event this evening was canceled. She was going to do a virtual book signing. She's already got the signed books at the Bookworm, but she was going to have a virtual presentation. That is canceled for this evening. So in the article today in the Vail Daily, it is incorrect because we got the information after that story went to press. But speaking of Lindsay's, we've got another Lindsay, and we're going to check in with her, and she was our winner for our giveaway. We had the Winter Culinary Weekend giveaway, and good morning. Thank you so much for waking up with us today. All right.
Morning. Thanks, Trisha. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So, how excited are you to be able to go to this event at Hooked Restaurant tonight?
So excited. Honestly, I don't know if this could have gone to a bigger fan of Chef Riley, who owns Hooked and our farmers market in Avon. We're huge fans. He's incredible, and we're excited to go.
Oh, that is so cool. So, now how do you know Riley?
We've met him a couple of times, and honestly, we have been up to Hooked a couple of times. We went to Revolution when it was still open up in Beaver Creek. And then when he opened our farmers market with his wife, it was just like an amazing local ability to go and access to meat and seafood. It's great.
I know.
He's really brought something new to the table.
Yeah, you know what? I think that guy has more hours in the day than the rest of us because of the fact that he can find the time, to like, I'll call him, be like, hey, I'm butchering a pig. Can you call me back? Like, he's just always busy. He's always doing something, and it's such a passion. And we've known Riley for a long time. Kind of seen him grow up here into his career here. So that's been super special. So yes, tonight at Hooked, you guys are gonna be treated with Chris Cosentino being the guest chef there, and then Pascal Wines. So I think this is going to be great. Have you been to the Beaver Creek Culinary weekend before?
No, actually, we haven't, which is surprising for me because I don't like the word foodie, but we're big fans of local food events. So for us to have not been up to Beaver Creek for their culinary weekend, this is super exciting. We're really grateful to go.
Yeah. And what's neat about this, I always say any city can have a culinary event. But when you have the mountains as your backdrop, I know they've done chef ski races before and, all these different excursions. But yeah, to have, to be able to go and ski and snowboard with the instructors, and then you eat a gourmet lunch and then go out and ski again, or the snowshoe to Grouse Mountain Grill. I mean, it just really is the epitome of kind of what Beaver Creek does. And and for these chefs, this is really their Super Bowl weekend. Like, this is when they get to really shine and see each other. Do you think you'll attend any other events throughout the weekend?
Yeah, we looked at it. I may end up going alone because my husband has to work, but definitely we started kind of looking into the lineup, and there's some really incredible events this weekend. So it's enticing for sure.
Okay. Well, one of my favorites is that wine glass seminar, and that's going to be on Sunday. And Riedel, this company, it's been around for 300 years. They really, they really put that whole idea of the vessel that you drink the wine from and the different varietals, how it tastes different. And I don't know if you've ever been to this, but it's like a magic show. You're like, oh, it's fine. I can drink it out of a red Solo cup. You go to that, and then you get the Riedel kit, and the Riedel kit I think retails or it's valued at $119. The ticket for this is $75. So that's my tip. Go to that if you can't do anything else.
Oh, good tip. That's good. I'll see you there, Trisha.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. This Lindsay, she won our contest. She subscribed. She DM'd us, she tagged, she did everything she needed to do. So I'm so glad that you're so excited to go. Thank you for your time today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys again.
Hey,
thanks for the event.
Yeah, take some pictures and tag us.
Definitely, will do.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. Yep, our local Lindsay, not Lindsay Vaughn. That's another Lindsay. We've got a lot of Lindsays in our lives. But okay, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Okay, bye. All right. Yeah, so we had that giveaway. It was short but sweet, but I'm so glad that Lindsay can go, she and her husband can go, and have a lot of fun. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Winter Culinary Weekend kicking off last night. And Ashley, Ashley, that was pretty cool. I'm so glad that she's such a big fan of Riley, too.
Can we also just talk about how stunning Lindsay is this early in the morning? Like, I need her to give us some Zoom tips. Like, the lighting was perfect. She looked completely awake and eloquent. Like, girl, what do you do for we need some brunettes. You want to Come join
Yeah.
the,
Do you
the
work
team.
with like a European company? So you've been up since like 3 in the morning on their
Oh my
time.
God.
Like she looks very awake. Yeah, no Vail Mountain coffee and tea. She just like alert, ding.
Just, yep, amazing. Yeah, we should just have like Lindsay be like our giveaway ambassador. You know,
Yes.
we just send her out to be like the roving reporter. But anyway, yeah, Lindsay,
Okay.
gorgeous, amazing. But Trisha, I did want to mention, so for the Lindsay Vaughn event, so
Yeah.
I'm actually
I know,
the
and I was so
moderator.
confused because Emma was holding up this little thing that said Lindsay, and I'm like, "Are you talking about Lindsay
You're
Vaughn?"
like, which one?
Sorry.
And I'm like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, our Lindsay, the winner!" So yes, please tell me what you know about
Okay.
this because, like I said, it's going to be wrong in the paper today, and we know that, but we got it
This
correct
is what happens.
online.
We have deadlines. So so I used to work at the Bookworm, which is how I was employed to do this conversation. Initially it was going to be an in-person event. We were going to do it over at the high school in the auditorium, but then of course we had like the rise of Omicron, so they were like, no, we're just going to make it virtual. And so so anyway, she decided, all right, we're gonna do a virtual thing. I did a whole like tech test with her team on Mondays, make sure we were all ready to go. And then yesterday morning we got an email saying she had a family emergency. I was really bummed. She had to cancel.
Yeah.
And so hopefully, I think she must be doing some sort of announcing at the Olympics, but they're looking at trying to do a date after the Olympics, maybe at the end of February, where it could maybe even still be in person.
Okay.
As well as there's got to be a virtual element to it too, I believe. So they're working on figuring that out. But Trisha, let me just tell you. So this is it's all about her second book release. She wrote a book called Stronger, and it's all about, like working out and some of her tips about just, being stronger. But this one is all about her life, and it dives deep. Like, oh man, there's some really juicy stuff in here. And as someone that's been a fan and that's covered her and interviewed her in the past, to be able to read through and be like, oh my gosh, that's what was going on behind the scenes, like while I was doing this interview with her. Like, it is fascinating. I highly recommend picking it up. It's a really good book.
Yes, yes. So the book is called Rise, and yes, you're right. She did have the other book about, kind of body image and more about like fitness and tips like that, nutrition and everything. But it digs deep. And, I heard in because she's been on the circuit doing all sorts of virtual and a few in person different interviews since the book release, which was just about a week and a half ago. But she really mentions that she'd written her first version, but didn't like it. She said it was still just too raw, and I was kind of resentful of having to really retire because of all the pain. And I asked her, I did a Q&A with her just over email, and that was in the paper earlier this week. And I asked her, like, oh, how's it been now that your body can heal because you're not racing all the time? And she said, I really haven't healed. I wake up with pain like every day. So it's just like, it's amazing what these athletes go to. They make it look so easy. We're entertained. And, I think about that with like football players as well. And moguls and all those high flying, high risk, different sports that they're doing this, and we're just watching on the couch with the blanket on, like, oh yeah, wow, that's cool.
Oh yeah. And I really love that she goes into, like her preparation, her mentality, what brought her to be at this level. And it's so incredibly personal, this book, that, like, for instance, she reveals something in the book that her dad didn't even know about her until he read it.
Really?
Yep.
Whoa,
So like
whoa.
it's real personal. Yeah. So,
Okay.
if you're interested in, like, in the mindset of, one of the top athletes in the world, it is certainly worth picking up. And there were so many things I was just surprised about, who she is and how she grew up. Like, fascinating. Like, one of the most fascinating things about this is that she reveals that she was 9 years old when she came to her dad. She came to her dad and was like, Dad, I want to be in the Olympics in 2002. So she was 9 years old, and he was like, all right. And he helped her. He took her seriously and helped her make a plan to get there. At 9 years
Wow.
old.
9.
What?
I don't know. I think I was playing with Legos when I was 9.
Yeah. Like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, amazing. Anyway, so if you haven't picked up the book yet, they do have them at the Bookworm.
Yes.
And then sign up for the event. Hopefully, again, we may have a chance that it could be in person. So fingers crossed that that'll happen. But it will happen. It's just a matter of like when we can find, like, the scheduling is so ridiculous always.
Yeah,
right?
and
Like,
she's super busy. So we'll keep everyone posted on if that's going to be in person in February, March, online. We'll get that going. But thank you for some of those juicy details. We got to get that book. It is available, everywhere. It's released, so we're good to go. All right, hey, we've got some cool things going on this afternoon. Vail Opera. It's the third Friday of the month. Here's more from Beth Howard, the head of Vail Mountain.
Bell, ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, we are here with Beth Howard, the COO of Vail Mountain, and we're talking about Vail Opera Vail, and here's the official Vail that will be traveling to different bars and restaurant establishments once a month, and on the third Friday of the month, and this is when we kind of do the big celebration. But every afternoon we've got something going on with our
Absolutely. When you hear those bells across the mountain and the villages, you know that's time to come down and go to your favorite watering hole or business. Every business will have either a signature drink, special, something fun for the guests to come in. So it's a good sign to come into town.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you hear it and you're like, oh, wait, we must go drinking. Okay. But you know what? Après ski, it's a French term. It's a very common thing. It's kind of a different substitute for happy hour, if you will. It's what we call a happy hour here. And it's just like, hey, are you going to go to après? You don't even say après ski. Are you going to après?
Exactly.
Après is a verb. It's a noun. But now, I heard that you kind of came up with this idea. Tell us about that.
Well, I don't want to take too much credit, because any good idea takes a collaborative team effort. But I was in Europe a few years ago, and I remember hearing the bells in the villages at the top of every hour, and it felt so much like Vail.
Yeah.
So I came back, and we were brainstorming with the town of Vail to do some new fun things. And I thought, gosh, I wonder how we could do this in Vail with all the clock towers and chapel and those handbells, and it was born from that. So we worked with the town of Vail, came up with it, and that's how it started.
Okay, so once again, daily, you'll hear the bells at 4 o'clock, and then of course the third Friday of the month we'll be having this be the traveling bell around here. And I love how you guys signed this. We've got the mayor that signed this. And, we started this in 2019. Last year, of course, was a little different, but we're back.
We're back.
We're back. All right.
Thank you.
Woo!
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
We are back. Good morning. If you're just waking up, you're just joining us, we're going to give you a look at the weather. And we're seeing some beautiful snowflakes come down right now all throughout the valley, up at Beaver Creek. Here's a live look at Vail. I'm in Eagleville right now. I can see it coming down. And we're still seeing, I think the traffic's looking good, right? Yep. Traffic is flowing all throughout the Eagleville area. And as you can see down here in the Westvale roundabouts, the Westvale exits, boy, we can't see the Gore Range at all. It is socked in, but we'll take it. We're going to have just a small snowstorm today. Nothing too big, maybe 1 to 2 inches out of it, but it's going to be sticking around for us. We're going to have snow showers mainly before 5 p.m. And our daytime highs are right around 30 degrees. And then tonight, some scattered snow showers mainly before 8 p.m. So this is going to work its way out. The cloud cover is going to move on through our daytime, our overnight low is going to be down into the single digits because the clouds will be moving through to make way for plenty of sunshine for your Saturday. Your Saturday and Sunday, we're going to see temperatures in the low 30s for tomorrow, and then a little bit warmer, upper 30s for Sunday. So good weather. If you're a kind of a blue sky, blue runs kind of person, you're going to love this weekend. It'll be great for getting out there and great visibility. And it should be good for the roads too. Keep in mind, a lot of traffic coming up tomorrow morning. If you have friends that are coming up from Denver thinking they're going to do their ski day thing, early bird gets the worm. It's true on these days. I hear these stories of people being stuck for like 4 hours in traffic. So just get up early if you can, or come later tonight. There is going to be quite a bit of traffic coming tonight too, but try to time it either before the rush or a little bit after. And as we look at the terrain, we're seeing lots of terrain open at Vail and Beaver Creek. Over at Vail, they've added something new. It is going to be the Skills Center, and this is over at Avanti. So cool skills development with the ski school. And boy, if you can get this, this is the way to do it. You want to have an unparalleled learning experience. And so Vail Mountain's kind of inviting guests to build their skills and confidence with specially designed learning terrain. And it's going to be groomed in a certain way, and they're going to have the Avanti Performance Center, and it's a dedicated space for Vail Mountain Ski and Snowboard School students. So it's equipped with leading edge tools to enhance the lesson experience and kind of get you to the next level. And when you can really invest in the sport in your own person, you know, you buy the best equipment, you spend money on the airline tickets, you stay in a nice place. How about working on your sport? Skiing, snowboarding, the better you are at it, the more you're going to enjoy it. You're going to be safer. Your muscles are going to thank you because you're using your skeletal structure properly. So check in with that, and that's the new Avanti Skills Zone. But let's bring it out to Brazzo. He is standing by. You've been all over today. Hey, so you're over at Solaris. Tell us what you found.
Well, we're here with the martini glass behind me, and we have Betteridge on our left right there. You know, one of our really good friends, Betteridge. I'm still waiting for my Oyster Perpetual or Daytona. I'm fine with any of those.
I'll get you one. I'll get you one next time.
I can be, a good, sponsored host with a Rolex.
Athlete.
I look great with a Rolex.
For sure, for sure. And then right over where you are at Solaris, the new Deca and Bowl. So that's where the Opry ski event is going to be tonight.
Exactly. The snow is still coming down very consistently. I'm going to turn around slowly with my friend Barry here so he can show you exactly what his Deca Bowl is. And that's where that bell is going to be living this afternoon. So, it's a good follow-up from you and people to know where it's going on. The kids can be here at the ice skate ring, and you can be chilling there, having a good time. This is what's happening today. And the snow is still coming strong. Loving it right now.
I love it too. I love seeing these big flakes come down. It's our, we had a storm last Friday, another storm this Friday. And then right behind you too, you can rent the ice skates right there. You don't have to have your own. They've got all sorts of skate rentals inside that location. So that's awesome. Good. All right. I'm surprised you haven't popped into the Yeti's grind yet. Have you had your coffee for the day?
We have our coffee today. We're just talking about that. If I have two, you're going to be hard to keep up with me,
I don't know if we want to.
But yeah, Yetis is right behind me now. Great coffee. I love it. He opened one right next. Yeah, look at the snow. We got an inch, I think, extra officially. I think we extra inch right now. Look at this.
Another one. Another inch. Yeah. Yeah, they reported 1 inch new at Vail and at Beaver Creek. So, all right. Okay. All right, Brad. So we gotta take it over to, is Ashley available, Emma? All right. Ashley. Okay. Bye, Brazzo. Okay, Ashley.
You know I'm available.
Yes, all right, perfect. You're always on deck, ready to go. And Ashley, in addition to the Beaver Creek Culinary Weekend, we have a few other things going on. And tonight at the Full Arts Center, it's the Simon and Garfunkel's, that's in line said, Simon and Garfunkel's story. And, I was reading about this, and It's pretty amazing. You know, they were two friends basically, and then they had their their debut, and everyone was kind of doing that folksy thing, but they were just doing a little bit differently. And then they rose to the top, and then kind of their little breakup, and then their reunion tours that they've done in the past. And of course, we don't have those artists actually here, but you're gonna feel like they're here, especially with all the footage that put on the big screen and some of the photos that they run. And this is gonna be at the Valar Center tonight. There's not too many tickets left. I talked to Ruthie at the Valar yesterday, but I love tributes and just look backs and feeling like you're there because yeah, a lot of times you can't get these people to come to your small town in concert. We've got the next best thing at the Valar tonight.
Yeah, well, and I mean with the Valar too, like there's not a bad seat in the house. And Paul Simon did perform in Vail, correct? Like he has actually performed here before.
You know what? I don't know.
I thought I'll check my sources. I thought I
Yes,
read
check
something
your
about him
sources.
performing at the Amp at one point.
Okay.
But leave it to the Valar though. Like the breadth of the different types of shows that they bring is so cool. How they can jump from like legendary country artists, and now we know more about Paul Simon and Garfunkel, and then we also have like the string quartet that played at Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani's wedding earlier this year. Like it's amazing the variety that they have. And one of the things that I would recommend, like before you go to the show, if you happen to be staying at the Park Hyatt, for the guests, Trisha, this is behind me. This is my favorite fire pit anywhere because it's real, like real wood, right? And then they have this thing called a smorgasbord where they give you these packets of like all the goodies for making your own s'mores, and they have some of the sticks that they have you leave them here for later. But there's a real fire that you can roast your marshmallows over. They shut it down around 10 o'clock. But what a great way to like come on out, like go have an early dinner, make some s'mores, and then go to the show. Or maybe like go to the show and then come back and then sit around a real fire underneath the snowfall looking up at Beaver Creek. What could be better?
Well, and you know what else? There's a little playground behind you. So, like, I know a lot of parents that the kids make their s'mores, they run off and go play, and then they come back. Or have you seen those snowball makers that are plastic and really colorful? You just get one of those, inexpensive entertainment. Then all those kids are playing out in that snow yard right in front of you. They're building like snowball walls and snowball forts and who can make the best, biggest snowball. It's crazy. So like that is a place to just hang out after you get off the slopes. You could stay in your gear, take your boots off, get some comfy shoes on and go there. But yeah, so that's a perfect place to hang out today.
I saw before you came out to me, there's a cute little family that came out from the Park Hyatt. They're like obviously staying here. The kids are in their jammies, and they like brought them out so they could see snow. And they were so excited. They're like, "Can we just stay outside and play?" And they're like, "No, we're gonna be here all day, like all day. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna get dressed." But it was adorable for them to actually like just see it and experience it for the first time. So yeah, talk about magical experiences, whether you're making snowballs, getting s'mores, learn about Paul Simon. Like, I mean, you have it all up here.
We've got it all up here. Okay, perfect. All right, Trace, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to let you know a few more things happening over at Vail. Start the new year out right with Nap Harvest. Mushrooms have been named the top ingredient of the year by the New York Times, and we have them in all shapes and sizes. Honey continues to be a hot topic for health, so stock up with Nap's Nectars. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
Let's go. I need to follow. There's nowhere we extraordinary. We're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
The owner of this Apple Watch has taken a hard fall and is not responding to their watch. The emergency location is latitude 47.7, longitude -117.5 with an estimated search radius of 41 meters. This message will repeat in 5 seconds.
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
I want to give you one last look at the weather today before we say goodbye. Wow, time flies. It's already 8:30, but you're going to see some snowfall today. Not a lot of accumulation out of this, but it could still snarl up the traffic a little bit, so do slow it down out there on the roads. We're looking at temperatures in the teens right now, low 20s. And then once we get a little bit further into the day, we'll see low 30s. The cloud cover is going to stick with us through this evening and then clear up, which will drop our temperatures into the single digits. And then by tomorrow and Sunday, we're going to have clear skies. Nice temperatures, low 30s for Saturday, upper 30s for Sunday. And then another chance of snow by about Tuesday of next week. We did get 1 inch of new snow reported on Vail and on Beaver Creek mountains, so not a lot, and that's kind of what we're predicting, maybe another inch today according to opensnow.com. But terrain-wise, we've got about 83% of the mountain open at Vail, 88% of the mountain open at Beaver Creek, 25 out of 33 lifts. Let's roll that crawl one more time, Emma, so we can see what's been groomed on Vail Mountain. So Beaver Creek had not updated their grooming report when we started the show. So you'll have to just go out there on your own and see. But I can imagine they've got quite a bit out there, especially in their new area, which is called McCoy Park. And they have 250 acres that are new, and it's graded terrain, kind of your first bowl experience if you are a beginner. 14 beginner runs and 3 intermediate runs over there. But that should be a cool place to head. If you haven't been there, it just seems like you're on another slice of the world. It's so different than being right by the town and all the buildings and everything. So we like that. But let's bring it outside, and so we can say goodbye to our host. We've got Brazzo standing by in Vail. We have Ashley standing by in Beaver Creek. Oh, Brazzo. Oh, wow. Brazzo, who do we have?
I have Chris Pavona here for Ski Town Legends. This guy is the man.
Chris, can you tell me what's the name of the ski position, how you were carrying your skis today? What's that one called? Is this the proper way?
This is called the way to do it.
Okay.
There's only one way, and this is it. With a volet strap like this.
Oh, yeah.
So your poles and your skis are together. So
Yep,
you put it over your shoulder, and then you can carry a latte, a puppy, a beer, Smirnoff Ice, whatever you like.
Definitely.
Look how
Yeah.
comfortable I look.
Yep. And make sure you keep that high enough so we're not helicoptering anybody.
What are you
behind
talking
right?
about?
Yeah. That's why I usually keep my helmet on the walk down Bridge Street. Okay. Hey, where are you skiing today, Chris, or can't you tell us? Is it top secret?
I mean, there's not that much snow, so I just got a buddy in town from the east, so he's gonna go out with him and his daughter for about an hour.
Okay.
And then go to work, sell some skis.
Yeah, sell some
I think
skis.
it's some hats. They have some cool hats too.
Hats and skis.
Okay, hats and skis. What else do we need in live? All right, we'll let Chris go. Chris with Ski Town All Stars, cool hats, great skis, new ski shop in Eagleville. Okay, perfect. I love all their videos. They talk about how people should and shouldn't carry their skis.
What is your favorite ski carrying position?
I like doing it just like how Chris does. I don't have that cool strap for my poles. I got them usually under my arm with my cell phone right
Okay,
here.
alternate question. What's your favorite ski position to witness?
My ski
Carrying position.
I like the suitcase.
And me too.
I like the
Check the
suitcase. I like the logs too, or the offering. You know, what we're talking about is how the different styles of carrying skis, and there's an easy way and there's plenty of hard ways. So I don't know, Ashley, you're a snowboarder, so it's probably easier for you and your equipment.
Yeah, I was gonna say snowboarders have a hard time looking dumb carrying.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty easy with the snowboard. Honestly, I haven't carried skis in a very, very long time, so I'm no use in this conversation.
Yeah, okay. Hey, a few new things, guys. We have some cool things over at Vail. We have this new thing called Trails and Treats, and this is over at the base of Chair 12, where the beginner area is. All these Adirondack chairs. I call this the incentive or the bribe. You tell your kids, hey, if you ski 3 more runs, we will go to the trailer. They got this Airstream down there and all the snacks and some drinks, and they just rolled this up. It's brand new, so it's kind of a fun little thing down. And I mean, the Airstream in itself is just a Instagram-worthy type of post, I think.
Do they have adult treats there too? Do they have like margaritas?
Well, hey, bring Ashley, 3 more runs, and we'll get you a margarita with salt. Hey, let's see. Oh, look it. Now Bratzo's got a dog. Bratzo's making all sorts of friends today. Look at that. Oh, funny. Oh my gosh. Emma, bring that picture back. Maybe we can see if there's canned cocktails. I see Gatorades. I see I see Rockstar drinks. You know, if they were smart, they would have some adult beverages. We might have to suggest that to the Trails and Treats. But
before we go, we have some chat.
Oh, hey, and before we go, we got some chats, guys. Let's see who's in the chat. Okay, Paul Richards. It's Paul from the UK. Okay, what's he saying? He's in Denver. He's driving up today. Oh my gosh, Paul. He has been watching us for many, many years at our other station, and then he was one of our first viewers when we started this in May. So, Paul, drive safe. Just take it easy. But I think he should be okay. We aren't getting too much snow out of this, but okay. Then who else is there? Oh, we got James. Okay. Oh, hey, Jim helped him out with his skis too. Okay, he was busy that day, but had time for a quick fix. The best. James, yes, we agree. Jim is good in the boot fitting department. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, any parting words, guys?
Party on. It's Friday. It's Friday. Party.
Find that bell. Find that bell.
Find the bell.
Yes. Deck a ball. It's going to be
Deck
fun today.
All right, that's where opera is today.
Can we see all of your guys' snow dances as we head out?
Well, do we have music or do we have to make it up?
We have to make it up so the bots don't get us.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a beat. It's snowing, it's snowing. All right.
All right, bye-bye. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.